So we're out and about today. It's the first time the sun has been out in like a week. Sun, I don't know if you can really see it. But anyway, we are out and about on our way to Wayne, PA for John to get, what is it that you're getting?
Getting some snails and some aquatic plants.
Yeah, he's going to be an
Like
aquatic plant guy
Yeah.
now. So that's where we're out. I'm just happy to be out. I don't know when the last time I was out. Do you remember?
I don't know. I think it's been a while.
It's been at least maybe a month or so. Still trying to recover from COVID. I feel okay. I'm not as achy as I was, but I have this lingering dry cough and problem with my throat. So, COVID. What are you gonna do? Just glad to be alive.
We're all glad about that, sweetie.
Yeah. Are you really?
Of course I am.
Sometimes I think you want to get rid of me.
No.
Anyway. Yeah, so
If I want to get rid of you, I'd leave you off on the side of the road.
what did I tell you about that? You dropped me off somewhere. I'll always find my way back home. That's not getting rid of me.
My mom got lost in the Acme. It was only 2 blocks from the house.
You told that story.
And she almost didn't find her way home.
That's not me.
Mm.
But anyway, what do you want to talk about on our journey today?
What do you want to do? Let's do a current events. I like to do a current event.
All right, well, you name the topic.
Okay. Vladimir Putin. What's up with invasions of Ukraine? That's what I want to talk about. Let's get down. Let's get down to some hard subjects.
All right, well, you lead it off then, because
Will you stop waving that thing? You like waving that back and forth. Now I'm trying to drive and the camera's bouncing all over.
Just drive. I'll try to keep it steady. Don't.
Okay, so what's up with that?
You brought it up.
Well, yeah, I wanted to get your opinion on
John.
it. What's your opinion on
John
that?
is prepping. The only thing we got to do is get water. John is already prepping how to seal up the windows in case there's a nuke.
I'm going to tell you something.
In case there's a nuclear
I'm going to tell you
attack.
something. You laugh. This man's insane.
I know he's insane.
And you know what? Crazy people are the first ones to push that button.
I understand that. I do believe, though, if something like that were to happen, hey, look, I'm not about trying to do a coup or assassinate anybody, but I do believe that there are people in his country that know he's crazy, and for that same reason, I believe they will keep him away from the button, just like I believe they'll probably keep Biden away from the button. So, it is what it is. I mean, the world's going to end at some time. You just hope it's not going to be in your lifetime.
Well, see, in Russia, he would basically be the one pushing the button. That's a little different with the U.S. because even with Trump, they said, because a lot of Democrats were worried that Trump was going to push the button, and do something crazy. But there's a sequence of events in the United States where they have to go through admirals, different people that hold the code. So there's not one person, like if you were having a bad hair day and just decided, fuck, and hit that button.
Bad hair day?
Yeah,
really?
I'm talking like hair.
All right, whatever.
But anyway, they just hit the button. So like I said, in the U.S., totally different. But this man, I really do believe, I've been watching a lot, not only with the bomb shelters and stuff like that I'm digging a hole in the basement. No, I'm only kidding.
He really isn't, because we do have some kind of fallout shelter in the basement under the house. There's a crawl space under there, and it's the whole length of the house. So
yeah, you didn't even know about that.
No, I knew about it.
No, you didn't know about that.
I did know about it.
When's the last time you went in there?
I'd never gone in there. I had somebody go in there because the lady that lived there before us had a whole bunch of bags of bird seed in there. For what, I don't know.
Babe, it's way past that. That's
Whatever,
not even near it. It's
John,
way past the bird seed.
Whatever. He down there trying to make a fallout shelter and getting water and talking about climbing in some hole somewhere. To me, and John, when stuff like this goes down, John watches the news too much, so then he goes paranoid. I don't watch it. I'm up on enough of it. If they're going to drop the bomb, I don't want to know about it. If it's going to drop on, New York, we're gone. If it drops on Washington, we're gone. So we're on the East Coast. We're going to get it and feel it no matter what. So to me, it's kind of like, what you don't want to know. I'm like, if it's going to be the end of the world, it's going to be the end of the world. I mean, what can you do about it? I do believe, though, that
As a prepper, though, one of the main rules of prepping is survival. So we're not looking at it like we're going to wake up one day and, well, if the bomb hits me in the head, then I'll be dead. No. We're looking to, if not survive, to be able to outlast for 2, 3, 4 weeks. That's why when you prep, you always should have at least 3 months worth of food. You should have batteries, flashlight, matches, things make fire. All that stuff goes into account. Cleaning supplies too. That's the thing. If the water's out, you want them handy wipe things to be able to wipe your hands, clean yourself.
You got them.
There's all kinds. I'm telling you, the whole prepping thing is like a survival thing. If you're a pro gun person or you have guns, you definitely want to stock up all your ammo, bullets. So there's a whole big thing to this. But if you're a prepper, you're not going to be like, well, if the bomb hits me in the head, I'll be dead. No, we ain't doing that. We ain't thinking that way.
I understand it, John, but the issue is this. If it drops in Atlantic City, we're dead. So I don't care how much prepping.
Who the hell was bombing Atlantic City?
If the missile goes off target.
Somebody who had a bad day in the casinos?
Whatever. I'm just saying, if it hits within our area, we're not going to even know. So all the prepping we did is for naught. It's moot.
You can't look at it that way.
As Joey and a friend said, it's moot. It's a cow's point.
Then you can, if you knew where it was going, then you stock the van up. You got the traveling van. You stock that thing up to the gilt. Roll your mom up on the roof rack and hit the road.
Yeah, right. So where John's coming from, his perspective. My perspective is, if it hits and we can survive, sure. I want to survive. I want to live. But I'm just thinking practicality of the whole thing is, if it's hitting somewhere between New York and Washington, we're gone. So
I'd like to tell you.
John's got his bug out bags. We got bug out bags.
Yep. Oh, we got all kinds of
bug out bags
chopping things.
Yeah, for when you just got all your stuff together.
I got a collection of knives.
Make a hasty retreat.
Yep. Got a collection of knives. We got what's that thing that Paul used to have? I can't. Oh, machete. Yeah, got machetes, survival knives, everything under the sun. We can cut wood. Ronnie, if you don't stop, why you put that thing looking out the window?
I don't know.
But I was telling Ronnie, it's a very interesting thing because there was a 1993 movie, right? And it was called The Day After. And I told Ronnie, it's so coincidental because everything that was happening in that movie is basically happening now. And I just think it's so coincidental. It's almost eerie.
Well, it's like Nostradamus.
Yeah, but it's like, to me, when it comes down to it with this whole Ukraine thing, I don't know why in God's green earth that people always got to go out looking for trouble. People just can't be happy to wake up. When I wake up in the morning, you know what the first thing I do? I'm 54, going on 55. I thank God for another day that I'm healthy and I can get up and I'm on the right side of the dirt. Now, I don't know what in God's green earth, again, I'm going to say it, that people want to go out, shoot people, kill people, common occurrence in Philadelphia, but still beside the point. But with the whole started wars, if you watch TV and you see how these people they're basically burrowed down in these shelters, they got bombs going over their head, they got little infants and stuff, people ain't got food. I just think it's ridiculous when it comes down to it. People aren't just happy to be alive. This Putin guy, he's got all the money in the world. They said he could literally be the richest person in the world, and yet all he wants to do is take over land that isn't his, a country that isn't his, and basically kill people. It's ridiculous. That's my spin on that.
Well, basically what he's trying to do is bring back the USSR. And
but for what purpose? What? So it can be in an old history book?
To rule the world. But I don't see it happening.
But even if he did it, what's the purpose? He's got all the money in the world. Russia is a giant country. So what's the purpose?
He wants to go back to the old communist days. That's just what it is. But and that in itself shows you where his head is at. So people laugh, but I'm a conspiracy theorist, and I do believe that when like things happen, this is just to shake things up a little bit. Do I think we're on the verge of World War III? I really don't. And I do believe that every country kind of has something in place. Like I said, I don't condone violence or whatever. But I do think that every country, if their leader is going rogue, I do think they have a way of stopping that. So for that very reason, am I scared? No, because you never know. I could drop dead tomorrow and I have nothing to do with Putin. But I just think that a lot of Putin.
I thought you said pooping.
Well, you want to call him that.
A lot of people do wind up dying on the toilet.
But when I'm
you said I could drop dead. You said I could drop dead pooping.
I said no. It has nothing to do with pooping.
Let's just keep the
Clear
toilet.
Your ears out, man.
Let's keep the toilet conversation out, please.
Anyway.
Why you always got to get shitty?
Why are you?
Shitty.
Oh, I can't win. I'm gonna kick him out. We're near Villanova, and I'm gonna kick him out. Anyway, the point of the matter is, you don't know when it's your time. It's your time. If it's through World War III or whatever. It kind of is what it is. So I'm not really that worried about that. You know, I don't know what to say about it. I'm done talking about Putin and his crazy ass. So,
but I do want to go back to that movie for a second. You could watch that because I watched it a couple months ago. That's another thing. Ronnie says she's into the whole conspiracy thing. I was never into it till I met her, but then I started seeing these coincidental things.
Oh, you better have your eyes open.
I watched that movie on YouTube about 2-3 months ago. I went to look for it to watch it a couple weeks ago. It's not on YouTube anymore.
Now, why is that?
I don't know, but if you can find the movie, like I said, it's called The Day After. That movie is really a good movie. Like I said, and it goes through the whole thing. And again, there was a conflict in, Eastern Europe or something like that. And it had to do with Russia. And the next thing you know, people are outside and you see the missiles going right over the sky, people's houses and everything else. So like I said, it really is a good movie. It's a long movie because it was a made-for-TV movie. I think it's like 2 hours or might be a little bit over 2 hours. But it's well worth the watch if you're into those kind of movies. 2 thumbs up.
Yeah. So
what's the final thing with pooping?
I'm done talking about it. I mean, if it's going to happen, it's going to happen. Like I said, conspiracy theories. I don't think, because there were already. I heard, like, when I do listen to whatever, I heard that there are definitely grumblings within Russia that even the people there don't want that. They don't want a war. They really don't want what he's doing with Ukraine. So, you know, what are you doing? So, yeah, I think that, you know, if they think that he's psychologically unfit,
I think that's it right there.
I do believe that there's going to be some things that aren't going to happen, and they're not going to allow it to happen. So we shall see. Looks like we're here. John's just going to pick up his stuff or whatever. I can't keep my hands steady today. Sorry, folks.
Jiggly.
So, if anything else interesting happens on our outing today, because, you know, I'd like something interesting to happen, because like I said, I haven't been out in a while. So, we'll be back later. Bye. Sunshine in the brook. I don't know, the water on that is pretty dried up, though. I don't know what brook or creek, whatever you call it. Do you know there's certain parts of the country that will call it either a brook, a creek, and people say crick, and
we always say crick.
Oh, it's called. It's another one. I can't.
A creek is what your door makes.
Yeah, but that's how people pronounce it. But yeah, it's another one. It's a brook, it's creek, and it's something else. I forget.
A stream. But anyway,
stream, exactly. I think I call it a stream, but I don't know. I think people in Philadelphia might call it a brook.
When you read a lot of books and when you were in school, did you ever have for homework? Do you have to read The Yellow Stream by I.P. Daly?
So we came back on because we're on our way home now. As you can see, I'm ignoring John.
Come on, that's funny. The Yellow Stream, I.P. Daly.
Yeah, I understand. It ain't funny.
Take a whiz every day, I.P. Daly.
Are you done?
Hey, that's funny stuff.
Are you done? All right. So, yeah, so we're on our way home, but John wanted to come back on and say something.
No, don't put the pressure on me.
Go on.
Let me say something. Just slap the phone.
About you.
Oh, we just wanted to, if you're religious, you may want to say a little prayer for them people in Ukraine. They're going through a lot. And if you're not religious, just keep them in your thoughts. That's all I got to say about that.
All right, well, there you go. Yep.
And what do you got to say about it, Ronnie?
No, you know me. I'm not religious, so I'm just going to say peace to everyone over there, and I hope this gets resolved soon. And, yeah. Okay.
Very nice, babe.
All right, so what do we say? Because we're going to end this.
God bless you all.
Peace and love.
And the people in Ukraine.
Yeah, peace and love to the people in the Ukraine.
Right.
Hope it gets resolved. Okay, but what?
I said thank you because you were like, oh.
All right, bye, folks.